Obia mi na jan so. Odi for compressor ma dia ni. You saw me preparing it. Beef stew with vegetables and an egg rice.
Now, if I tell you this is a church, you will not believe, but this is a church. This is a church. Now, just say, I don't know what is going on here. Is it that this church, they are doing, is it a ritual or they are doing our day? No. I don't get it. This church is headed by this man. Your friend is saying, but for Ajagurajah. This is Ajagurajah's church. And he calls it the Choba church. Now this church, no, every day there's food there. What kind of church is this? Just that every day, this man can cook for his congregation, and then just that this is one church that no matter what, none of the people in the congregation will be hungry because there's always food. Oh, clap for God. So this is one church Alatai can go to because Alatai likes food. Now, I saw this video and I'm wondering what is going on in this church. I'm the Headless YouTuber, this is Headless Reactions. Alatai, Yanka! At this point, there are 1 million churches in Ghana alone. In Ghana, there are 1 million churches. And anyone can just get up and, organize their church. Freedom of association. 2 people can come together and say, you know what, let's form a church. Before you know, one person will join, and it's a big church. Whether they are really preaching the word of God, or whether it's just for fun, nobody knows. Because I don't even want to talk about, like, fake prophets. Let's leave that one for the other people. Now, anybody can organize a church, but this church in particular, no. Every video I see about this church, there's food involved. Why? Anytime I see a video about this church, this man is either cooking or he's serving the congregation and they're eating and then. Now this video, no. You can see the whole congregation sitting on the floor. And everyone has been asked to cook and bring their food. Now he himself, Ajagurajah, cooked. And the congregation, everybody cooked. He was going around asking you, okay, what did you bring? This one said, I brought this. Did you cook it yourself? Yes. Okay, you, what did you bring? Now he was going around, showing people, asking people, okay, what did you cook? Watch this video.
Obia mi na jan so. Odi for compressor ma dia ni. You saw me preparing it. Beef stew with vegetables and an egg rice. Ma jo ye ko ma ko. Patro dia na de ba ye. Kawadua na de ba wa na anu aye. Jollof and stew. I feel ye. Then I buy plain rice and a stew and chinam na je wa no. Chef. Then I buy
rice canzoni.
Rice canzoni. David. Then I buy count. The batch starting me answer, Mr. One and why? So, matter. Get another buy. Jollof rice. Kwabra Sante. Get another buy.
Assorted jollof.
Adona. Get another buy.
Special jollof.
Adabi. Nana kriko jollof na ni enye.
That jollof doesn't look appealing at all. No. That jollof doesn't look appealing. What kind of jollof is this? Now, I don't on their food. Did you notice it? You didn't notice. Everyone has 3 eggs on their food. What does it signify? Is it God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit? Is this some kind of ritual? A cotonation. I know some of you there. You guys are on a. You can go to any church. Some of you are in this church. I know. So what is the significance of the 3 eggs on the Because I've been trying to look for the meaning of the 3 eggs on the food. And up till now, Alataya has not come up with anything. And I've also not come up with anything. What is the meaning of the 3 eggs? And why is this church so centered on food? What are their values? What's the mission? What's the vision? Are they feeding people? Is it just a group of people who have come together that, you know what, let's come together and form a fan club where we can be eating all the time, or what? That's what I want to understand. Because there's a church, I would like to join because of the food, nothing else. Nothing else, because of the food. A lot of churches do some weird stuff. There are some churches that they bath themselves and they do some things. I don't really want to go there. This is food. Now, a church that can help me to boost. Look at the way I'm slim. If this church can be giving me food, or can be encouraging me to cook, or anytime we come to church, we have to bring our own food. And because of that, I'll get body fine. Why won't I join this church? But while we talk about freedom of association, please be very mindful of who you associate with, or what kind of church you associate with. Because if you don't take time, you might enter deep, and this is not, specifically talking about this particular church. But there are a whole lot of associations that you can join, even churches, that you might go inside and before you realize you're in deep trouble, but you can't come out because you are locked. So just be careful of where you go, where you lock yourself, what you do. Because you might enter some space and you realize that, this space, they are taking more from me than I'm giving, than I'm willing to give. And if you don't take time, these rituals and stuff, before you realize you are in too deep, you can't come out easily. There are a lot of fake pastors out there. Be very careful. A lot of fake pastors. A lot of fake prophets. A lot of fake churches. They don't preach salvation. They don't preach anything Bible related. All they do is vibes and inshallah. That's all they do. Vibes. So please, be very mindful of the kind of church you associate yourself with. And that's how come this, your friend is saying, AMV, then he came to scam a lot of people. And while the churches were going on, people went there with true faith, believing in God, but the leader of the church was chopping the girls. So be mindful of where you associate yourself with, or who you associate yourself with. Now, taking that out of the equation, let's go to this church. I like food. I like food too. Let's go to this church. And if you know why there are 3 eggs on everybody's meal, please let me know. If it's something that is good, let me also be eating with 3 eggs. I know it's too much protein, but it's no. Watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Eddie! Yeah,